not be a single stream of this game without Kirby in the overlay. Fuck! Nice relaxing Kirby game, everybody. It's nice, it's relaxing. Hi, okay. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're playing the 100% file. Just because... of the thing that happened last time. Wait, you know what? I can do something here. Don't just ignore this. I'm gonna just do a quick thing here so we're exactly in the same spot from last time now. The magic of video games. Okay. So Milky Way wishes. I'm gonna go back here and look for that thing I missed. Kimma. Vinny, I got a dagger from Raid tonight, and I'm really excited. What, Raid Shadow Legends? Did you know that Raid Shadow Legends is the #1 most growing, most popular, most amazing game that actually, like, changed my life? What's that? You want to know how? Well, the developers gave me a huge check. That is life-changing money, my friends. I hope you just meant, like, a raid in a video game and not Raid Shadow Legends. But then again, I've never even played Raid Shadow Legends, so I have no idea if that game's any good or not. I just know that everything I've ever seen has been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Also, I should have played Coin Game tonight, knowing Germa would be here. Actually... But I could not delay Kirby any further. Kirby has seen too many delays. Vinny, you have to admit it's working. It's working. Have you ever spent money on a mobile game? No. Not even the Nintendo ones. So, I'm gonna need your help, chat. Where is this last power that I missed? Is it in autumn? Go all the way left during winter? Like, all the way left? Very beginning left. Oh. Stop. Vinny, how actively do you look at game requests in your emails? I look actively at them, but I can't humanly keep up with them. I don't respond to game requests 90% of the time because that would end up being 2 hours every week, at least. God damn, I guess it's autumn. So winter all the way... Man. Man. That was easy. Vinny, are you gonna try Byleth next week? Sure. I mean, my main Fire Emblem friend is Robin. So I don't think Byleth is going to replace Robin as my most used Fire Emblem character. But maybe Byleth is fun. I don't know, the moveset looked interesting. It looked like it could be cool. It's not just sword counter, big sword, less big sword. I get why people are upset. I mean, I was disappointed too, for my own reasons. Like I said, I can't pretend to be excited about something I have no interest in. Even if I end up playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. But that said, you know, it's a new character. It's a new character. It breathes new life. It broke new ground, chat. It broke new ground. Listen. Ooh. I've been, you know, I've been accused of being a Nintendo shill because I said I didn't... I think people said I wasn't disappointed enough. Ooh. Ow. My helper got the fucking... God damn it, helper! So, you know, there's that. I've also, had people say I was too disappointed. So I guess the point is you kinda just can't win. So I haven't really tried to win. All I know is this. Not the character I wanted. Very excited to try out the character and see how they play. I just want the world to revolve around me, chat. Is that such a big deal? You know? I like that Pokemon picture I showed the other day. I don't have it anymore. It was the Pokemon one with every form of Pikachu. Yo-yo. Yeah. Vinny, have you heard of Temtem? Yes, not interested. Thank you, though. Hope you enjoy it, or whoever plays it. Good luck. Enjoy. That's another one of those games that's gonna get recommended. It's already been recommended 150 times, and it's gonna be one of those things. I can sense it. But I looked at it. Looks fine. Not me. I'm good. There we go. Oh. Food, yes, delicious. God, bird ability is so good, even though birds aren't real. Vinny, what will you be streaming next after you completed all the games you're currently playing? I usually don't give specifics just in case I'm not feeling it, but by the time it happens. I've learned that saying I'm gonna stream a game definitely, and then I change my mind, is, not good. People get very salty about that. So I tend not to do it. I have some ideas. There's at least 3 games that I'm thinking about streaming. All 3 of which I've never streamed before. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely thinking about the games that I want to stream. But I can't necessarily give you specifics just yet. Bug Fables? No. Nope. Bug Fables looks cool. It was infuriating though, because I talked about it on stream and people were saying, Vinny, how dare you give the developers money? And there was some drama, and I just said, nope, that's enough for me. I don't get it either, chat. It's just one of those things that happens for certain games where it just turns into a fucking... an issue, even if there is none. I don't really even fully know what it's about. I don't have, you know, the time or energy to investigate. But it was a publisher thing, I think. People, you know, they pick their fights, and they get very, they get very, what's the word I'm looking for? Into their fights, and they want to make sure that they get them, and you know, they have their voice heard, and the streamer doesn't play the game because it just got real weird and frustrating. That, and the game does look cool, but I'm not really in the mood for it. If anything I would play that's kind of like that, it would just be the original Paper Mario. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not playing Paper Mario anytime soon. I also have a lot of folks that want me to play Paper in Time. No, what is it? Partners in Time? Mario and Luigi? So that's stuff that is definitely I will investigate for the future. But Bug Fables is not on the agenda. Oh, there it is. Nice. Plasma. People want you to play Bowser's Inside Story. Partners in Time is bad. Not true. Got plenty of people that wanted me to play Partners in Time, saying it was in fact very good. Diverse opinions, you know, and all that. But, you know, I'd like to take my time with games. Like I said, I've been on a nostalgia kick lately, which is why I'm doing Kirby and Chrono Trigger. I just wanted to... after all the crazy stuff I was playing for the past, like, 4 months because of the holiday season was so busy, I'm very happy to just go back to a nice Kirby game and my favorite game of all time, Chrono Trigger. So anything that I'm, you know, looking into for the future before the craziness of March and April is going to be maybe smaller, simpler games, maybe some that I'm familiar with, that kind of stuff. Vinny, since you love racing games, will you be playing The Crew, the best racing game on current gen? I love racing games? What? That might be bait. I played The Crew. I remember there was like a test for it, The Crew 2. I get bored with games like that, I really do. It was cool for a little bit, but I really don't get Forza. It's not my thing. I like wacky kart racing games. You know, I'm a weirdo. The more realistic racing games don't really do a whole lot for me. I like futuristic and wacky racing. That said, I liked Gran Turismo when that came out. I had one of them, and I think I had the one on PS2. And that was cool for a while, but I never put that much time into it. I remember enjoying it for a little while, and then saying, I'm good. I don't really love cars. Like, that's a huge subculture that I never really became a part of. Jay Leno would be pissed. I like driving. Driving is cool, but not a huge, like, you know, into customization or, like, the different brands and stuff. Just want to check and see if I missed anything over this way. My favorite racing game is fucking GTA. Guess I didn't miss anything. Not Mario Kart? Nah, you know what I mean, though. I love Mario Kart and all that shit, but GTA is... I love it because... Well, you know what? Burnout was kind of my favorite racing game. Burnout was so... I like the carnage of Burnout. I love the crash mode. That was my shit. That was good. And then anything that was after that, I wasn't as into. Twisted Metal? Oh yeah, well those are more... What would you classify those games as? Vehicular combat. Twisted Metal Black was one of my favorite games on the PS2. I loved Rogue Trip on the PS1. Vigilante 8 I never played. But yeah, vehicular combat is good stuff. Carnage, destruction. Yes. Go back. Oh, I missed something. God, Bird is so good! Except for when you need to do this down here. That's not quite happening, is it? Oh! What was the last Twisted Metal game that came out? PS3? I didn't even know there was a PS3 Twisted Metal. I had no idea. It was just called Twisted Metal. Did it have, like, an edgy clown? I guess that clown was always kind of edgy. It was a reboot? It didn't go so well, huh? But yeah, I played Twisted Metal 2, 3, and Twisted Metal Black. And Black was the one that I thought was the best. But, yeah. I guess that series kind of fell off a bit. We don't see a whole lot of games like that anymore, which is a shame, because that is... Rogue Trip, in particular, I thought deserved a sequel. That game was fucking bonkers. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, it was a little bonkers. It kind of was. I mean, it had a ridiculous story, it had a really interesting, like, gimmick of, like, picking people up and dropping them off in the apocalypse. It had a hot dog. There was a fucking hot dog. Like, you would drive a hot dog in the apocalypse. It was a funny game, it played really well, had cool powers. No, I only played demos of Ratchet & Clank. Would you call Crazy Taxi a racing game? I don't know, would you? I'm not sure. You race to get to the destination? Is Kirby's Air Ride a racing game? Yeah, right? The final ability. What's V-Dub's favorite classic? Something tells me it would be, like, Call of Duty original. Like, he only started gaming for Call of Duty. That's my guess. There was a tweet that was like the top-selling games of 1995 to 2019. And N64 fucking dominated 95 on. And then seeing the, like, gaming trends was weird. And then for a while it was just all Call of Duty. From 2009 to current year, and previous current year, it was all fucking Call of Duty. Even the games in the series that were kind of shit, which some will be like, they're all shit. And you know what? I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy, but some of those games were real good. But yeah, they're just fucking monsters when it comes to sales. Oh, I love this boss. I remember this now. This is so great. Oh. I mean, is there anything better than Up Hammer in this game, just in terms of pure DPS? It's so good. This just reminded me that I finished Dragon Quest XI and it made me sad. I played Wizard of Legend today at the studio. I was like, God, what am I gonna play? I played Wargroove, got my ass handed to me, and then read about Wargroove, and I think someone on the internet summed up why Wargroove didn't quite grab me as much as Advance Wars. The AI is a little too perfect, whereas Advance Wars, the enemies would intentionally fuck up a little bit, but it was still challenging, but you could, like, kind of be a little bit more bold in Advance Wars, but in Wargroove, you're just constantly, like, turtling, nerfing, not nerfing, what am I, you know what I mean. I will grant you one wish. Well, I want to control Popstar. No, Marks, no. I did it. It all went according to plan. I get the sun and moon to fight. I get you to go into space. It's all according to my perfect little plan. So now Popstar is mine. All mine. Fuck off, Marks. Now I can cause all the mischief I want. Smell you later. Ho ho, 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 ho. Fucking marks. But anyway, I played Wargroove and yeah, I died twice. And I just, like, the tactics I had to employ, and I'm only like halfway through the game. It was just frustrating. Just frustrating. It's just a shame because it's such a beautiful game, it's cool, it's the best we're getting for Advance Wars anytime soon. And, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that was my tactic, I had to just turtle. So I played Wizard of Legend for the new update, and got my ass handed to me in that game instead. But the new update's got some really cool stuff in it, so I'm gonna probably return to that. I love that some of these indie games that I really enjoyed get updates. Like Wizard of Legend getting a nice sizable chunk of an update. Robot named Fight. Terraria's got an update soon, or like a whole new thing. Kirby Solo in the Millennium Falcon. Well, this is more like Kerbo Calrissian. Oh, shit. When will Kingsway get an update? Yeah, that game was so fucking good. Kingsway 2 would be nice. Still, hula-ing! Germa beat Kingsway on his first try. Are you serious? Okay, now I'm pissed at him. Sure, I completed that coin game thing in 3 tries. But Kingsway on the first try is actually kind of impressive. I don't know if Hammer's gonna be... Suplex City? Nope, Suplex is not a good skill for... Alright, chat. Okay, I have every skill. Hammer... Yo-Yo seems nice. Let's try Yo-Yo for a little bit. Oh, Mirror might be good too, but Yo-Yo has like a good range to it. Ah! Whoa! Oh, God. I thought we were gonna get like a second phase. The end. There's, like, every fucking game you beat has credits. If you check out True Arena, you get to fight Mark's soul. Oh, gotcha. Meta Knight mode also has a new end boss. So what do I have left? It's the Meta Knight mode? Meta Nightmare is next. That sounds good. Alright, sorry about that. We're skipping. We're gonna go to Meta Nightmare Ultra. So I did Revenge of the King. What's Japeroni? That doesn't say Japer. What does it say? Helper? To the hero. Helper to hero. Helpers can be heroes too. We'll prove it in all-star battle. Beat 13 foes as one of many helpers. Master each one. Interesting. Okay, Meta Nightmare is next. I thought it said Japeroni. Look at it. Look at it very quickly. On, you know, on the bottom screen there. That H looks like a J. And I don't know. I read it very, very, very quickly. Chat, I have brain damage, clearly. From years of streaming and tea. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. That cool knight's reappeared. Defeat foes to store power, then touch the screen to use abilities. I see the abilities. Okay, so, touch the screen for the... Yeah, that's gonna suck a little bit with a mouse. Oh, won't be too bad. Oh, that's cool. I like this mode already. Man, this is... I think Superstar Ultra is great. All these little extra game modes, the visuals are nice. The Kirby nostalgia bait is handled very well. Sword plus wing. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. Sure. Just check out some of the moves. Someone said, I think it's the best Kirby game. I don't know if I could argue with that entirely. Just because there's so much stuff here. Just, you know, in terms of content, you get good nostalgia for the original Kirby. You get, like in this version, you get the arena modes. You get to play as Meta Knight. Great Cave Offensive is a lot of fun, which I'm not going to be completing, sorry. But it is cool, and there's a lot of games in this that are, you know, pretty sizable. Some are pretty short. The mini games are fun, but I would still say Kirby 64 is a tough one to beat because of the combo skills. Though it does play a little slow, which is why I default to like Robobot or Nightmare in Dreamland, because that's 3D Kirby handled in a way that I think elevates it. Like, it's just a lot of fun to play those games with some really great powers, but I would love the combos again. If Kirby 64 was a little faster, that would be cool. But yeah, next Kirby game would be great with double combos again, and yet the style of, like, say, you know, the newest Kirby game. Star Allies. Triple combos? Oh my god, make your own moves. That's what's next for Kirby, it's just, you can make your own moves. Like, make them as stupid as you want, we don't care. One day I'll check out Star Ride. Kirby Superstar was Sakurai's last main Kirby game, so it makes sense he would put so much into it. Oh, Air Ride, not Star Ride. What the fuck? I was thinking Star Allies. I mean, this is one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. I feel like this is when Kirby really became... Like, Kirby was cute and good, make no mistake. Like I said, I played Dreamland a lot, and I played, Kirby's Adventure. Like, I rented that one a lot. But I think this elevated Kirby into, like, the pantheon of, you know, like, this is some good shit. Have you ever played Squeak Squad? No. I played Amazing Mirror. I didn't play Squeak Squad. There's a lot of Kirby games, and I know there's like people that are like way bigger Kirby fans than me who have played every game. That is not I. I just love the series, but I haven't played everything. Epic Yarn I haven't played. Epic Yawn. Yeah, I've heard it gets a little boring. It's very babby easy. And for a Kirby game, babby easy, you don't want to hear that, because they're already kind of, you know, on the easy side. Except for the extra stuff and the final bosses and stuff like that. Some of the final levels in Kirby games can get kind of challenging, but... Okay, well then, chat, let me ask you a question. What's the worst Kirby game? Because I don't think there's really, like, a bad game in the series. There's no misfires. But which one would you say is the least good? Dreamland 3, Kirby 1... Avalanche? What the fuck is Kirby's Avalanche? Is that where you draw on the screen? That was like a DS game? Ask Ant Dude. I will see him at too many games this year. I will ask him. Shitty Puyo Puyo. Oh, that was the Puyo clone. Right, okay. Okay, well, hang on a minute. What was the one where you draw? What was Mass Attack? Rainbow Curse? Was that a thing? There was a spin-off that was like that Yagi game? Also, Dreamland 3 is not that bad. I never finished it, but I didn't have much of a problem with it. Canvas Curse is the one where you draw, and which one's Mass Attack? Where you have a fuckload of Kirbys, and do you use the stylus for that, or...? Okay. There's a lot of fucking spin-offs in this series, too. Mass Attack had good mini-games. Vinny, this game mode has no exploration, you just gotta go fast. Right. Right. A little cheesy, no? It's a little cheesy. Wait a minute. That was only one level? You go through every Kirby mode? This whole mode is like an hour long, are you serious? Do I have to go through Cave Offensive? Oh no. Yes, but no collecting? Speedrun it is. Worst possible time to use MetaQuick. So The Witcher's getting a cartoon series. I'm very careful not to say anime, because I know that will upset someone out there, I guess. Because it's being done by a Western studio, so I don't really know the difference, but I already had to deal with that after the Castlevania show. Yeah, I don't know, it's just getting a cartoon. It's getting in the style of Castlevania anime. Just say animated. Yep. I don't know what words mean anymore, chat. I've lost all conception. But that Geralt is so big right now. Dude's gonna be in his own cartoon, he's got a TV show, the game is selling really well again. Oh, and he's massive. Like, he's big. His pecs are fucking huge, too. There's, Netflix did a series, like a podcast series, on the making of the show. And, I listened to it. It was 3 episodes, like a half hour each, about various aspects of the production. I like how they, I like production stuff. And apparently the scene in Sintra Castle with the tornado, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a tornado scene in the, main hall of the castle. A lot of that was fucking practical. Like, they had wind machines. They had debris flying around. They had dust flying around. They had to change the extras' hair. Like, hundreds of extras. So that it looked shitty after the tornado hit. Someone said, I don't get it, the Netflix series wasn't that good in my opinion. I've heard that opinion before. I liked it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen by any means, but boy, I enjoyed it. Just fun fantasy with a dude that says fuck a lot. I just think there's a lot of room for improvement, and if they end up doing that, and getting rid of that timey shit, for their storytelling device that they did, and start telling their main overarching story, it's gonna be a lot better. But yeah, the production was fascinating. They had a lot of really interesting insights about the costumes, about, like, the sets, and how practical most things were, and, I mean, some of the CG looked a little butt. Vinny, what is it you're hoping from Elden Ring? No, Elden Ring, Sekiro-esque gameplay with more of the Bloodborne variety and the attention to detail in the world. The writing, I listen, from FromSoft games, I don't need the writing to be overt. I like discovering things on my own. I still don't know what the fuck is happening in Bloodborne. I know some people really get into that stuff and look for every little bit of lore and read all of it. I got it to the point where I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool as fuck, but the fact that George R.R. Martin is writing it is fine, but I'm more interested in the feel of the world building as told through, like, what I'm actually playing through. That I really want to see, and otherwise gameplay kind of similar to Sekiro, but more like Bloodborne with the amount of weapons. Because Bloodborne had a really good variety of weaponry that I enjoyed. But Sekiro's block system was a lot of fun. Someone said wrong? Oh, okay. Yeah, more weapons and movesets would be nice, but continuing to tighten the experience. Again, I don't get the Dark Souls, like the original Dark Souls. I've only played Dark Souls 1, and it didn't really do it for me. It felt very floaty compared to like a Bloodborne or a Sekiro. Am I the only one that feels that? Probably, right? Everyone else loves Dark Souls, and I don't really get it. So that's also wrong. Sorry for the wrong opinion there, but, it was just, like I said, I tried on stream several times. Dark Souls 1 is just a very frustrating game for me. More frustration than enjoyment. did not feel that way about Bloodborne and Sekiro. I felt very, very good about the pacing of those games. But you know, I'm not that great at games anyway, so... I don't know if floaty's the right word. Maybe floaty was the incorrect word there, sorry about that. Whatever it was, I just never could grasp the way that game, felt. Chunky? Clunky? Yeah, sure, sluggish a little bit. Wasn't bad. It was very good still, but not for me. I felt much more comfortable with Sekiro and Bloodborne's, playstyle. McClunky. Vinny would like Dark Souls 3, so I've heard. Someone said, Vinny, remember you played a demo with a pre-made heavy character. No, I actually put 12 hours or so into Dark Souls when it, you know, when it was big on Steam. And I had a very similar experience. Building the character even the way I wanted to, you know, build it. Just didn't click. It just didn't click. Damn it, I don't have enough for a mock tornado. Alright, that was a lot easier that time. Vinny, did you know Skies of Arcadia is getting a second part? I think you're telling tales out of school there, because the director wanted to make another game, but the only way it would happen is if he said that people would give lots of support on Twitter for it, and like make a, you know, raise their voices about they want more Skies. I don't think it was confirmed by any means. So the director wants to do another Skies, but it has not been... I do not believe it's been confirmed. I wonder if that game sold well. It bombed twice. Ugh. It's a shame. I remember it came out on GameCube at a time. If I'm not mistaken, there was a little, like, gap in the GameCube release schedule. GameCube had a pretty rough lifespan for a while there. There were a lot of times it was tough being a Nintendo fan. Which is why I ended up getting a PS2. I was like, I am not getting a lot of games on this system. Wait, what? Vinny, just advance? Vinny, you don't need to do this? Where do I need to do? This way? Oh. Oh, I thought that was the way to advance. I forgot. I just played it last week, too, and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, where do I need to do? That's the smooth brain. It's almost 3 AM brain. We're real close to 3 AM brain. Hang on a minute. Skies of Arcadia Legends.
According to Wikipedia, Skies of Arcadia is a role-playing video game developed by Overworks for the Dreamcast and published by Sega.
It was ported to GameCube, no. I'm looking for the port. The release date of the port. Thank God for that port. I wouldn't have played it otherwise. I type Skies of Arcadia Legends, I get nothing. The GameCube version came out in North America 2003, January. I think Wind Waker came out like a couple months after that, right? So it's like, here's a game. I remember it was snowing outside when I played that game, so it's a pretty nasty snowstorm. I was home from school, and I was playing the part of the game where there was the desert fight. The sky battle with the giant Giga Gas. Maybe a PC release would do- well, I think a Steam release for Skies of Arcadia or a Switch port would be amazing. In fact, a Switch port a year ago would have been more amazing when the appetite for more Switch games was pretty huge. Now, I think it would still do well, but maybe not as well. Because there's like- I was on the eShop today and it's just a huge oversaturation, and finding games is not that easy. But I would buy it on the Switch. With, like, fast load times. Maybe a couple of, like, speed options, like the Final Fantasy ports have. Oh well. I think, yeah, Steam, if they want to push for a sequel, the best way to do it would be to do a Steam and Switch port, add a couple of little extras, like they did with Skies of Arcadia Legends, and then say, if this does well, we can maybe think about a sequel. Maybe throw Vice in another game, like they did with, Valkyria Chronicles, and that racing game. And, I think that would be a good way to drum up interest and reintroduce people to a series, or a game, that I think is as good as almost any Final Fantasy or any other RPG I've ever played. So... wasn't worth it for the milk. Kinda wouldn't mind Vice and Smash, even though he uses swords. Pirates of Old. There could be some interesting stuff for Skies. It's just a shame about the swords. Everyone has a fucking sword in Smash. He uses cutlasses, and he could use 2 of them. Two swords. It's because you are a puppet. That might have been a waste. Wow. Couldn't hit the screen quick enough. Mash up speed? Up attack, rather? Vinny, are you more excited for Breath of the Wild 2 or Metroid Prime 4? An interesting question. Metroid is my favorite series. I don't know if Retro's gonna deliver something worthy of Metroid Prime. Maybe they can. I think with enough time, they can. I'm just wondering if it's gonna be out when Switch 2 comes out. I know Aonuma... Like, cause Breath of the Wild was amazing, and this is more Breath of the Wild, and it could possibly refine and possibly be better than Breath of the Wild 1. They're using the same engine and same design philosophy, possibly with some more interesting things like Majora's Mask did for Ocarina. So I think I would say Breath of the Wild 2 for the time being. Then again, we have seen 0 of Metroid Prime 4 other than the number 4. Same thing happened with Pikmin 4. Mark my words, Pikmin 4 will be revealed this year. I hope. Arlo intensifies? Yeah, Arlo would be happy. You have to play a Pikmin game for us to get a trailer. Tell Nintendo to release the Pikmin collection on the Switch, and then, I shall do so. I will make it so. Speaking of, Picard is now officially viewable. Anyone, watch it yet? It's been out for 1 minute. Someone's, Jeff said, how do I watch it? Yo-ho, fiddle-dee-dee! Do what you want, cause a pirate is free! CBS is holding Star Trek hostage behind a fucking paywall for their shitty service. And they don't want to spend the extra money to license out the... Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do this again. We already talked- we already did this before when I was playing when I was playing Chrono Trigger. I love these cutscenes. Such a nice addition. And hey, at least you got to see more of Great Cave Offensive, considering I didn't finish it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Meta Knight is going to his own ship, the Halberd, to fight it? Who is in command of the Halberd? I guess I'll find out. It's cold as fuck today, chat, in New York. I had a fucking blanket on earlier while I was waiting for my place to heat up, and it was still really fucking cold. I mean, yeah, it is January. This is nothing new. It just... God, it just sucks. I still feel like I might have a little bit of a fever. We will see tomorrow when I wake up. That's the determining factor. I kind of had like micro sickness for the past 4 or 5 months. Like, I've been getting, you know, sick for like a little bit or a couple hours or like one day, but nothing too crazy. Nothing to the point where I couldn't necessarily stream. Today was a vitamin C day. But yeah, the winter, the change of seasons definitely kind of got me, not like flu, like people had like bad flu this year. I know a lot of people that got really, really sick. Also, bad depressions are going around too. A lot of people were telling me that they're just like not feeling good. I hope everyone's doing okay. I get seasonal depression too. I've been doing alright post-holiday, but you know, for a little while there it was rough. And just a lot of people have been telling me, a lot of my friends have not been feeling good at all. And whether it's physical or otherwise, is just like ass going around. What's going around? Like what's happening? Oh, I'll just take care of yourselves, and you know, I'll try to do the same. Kind of all in this together, but I hope everyone's okay. I mean, we'll see after I'm done streaming. You know, depending on how Star Trek Picard turns out. But yeah, like one of my main coping mechanisms, or like one of the things that makes me happy, is going for walks and writing lyrics while I go for walks, or like just really enjoying looking at, like, going to a park and walking around for like a couple hours and just getting lost in that. That is something I really, really like. And the shitty thing about New York, as much as I love seasons changing, is I don't get that during the winter. I mean, I could get it, but I also don't like necessarily being in 20-degree Fahrenheit weather. even with warm clothes. But I was in Manhattan for the Game Awards thing yesterday, and I got a chance to just walk around a little bit. And even though it was freezing, it just felt nice to be out and walking and to just be around. I love being in the city too. As much as I love nature, I love Manhattan. I love just walking around, being a part of the weird energy that it has. This everyone's up. It's just great. Just, like, seeing all the people out, walking around. It's just nice to be around life. And it's also nice to be in a place where you could just turn a corner and holy shit, there's an amazing restaurant. Or like, look at this cool thing. Or like, here's a dude, like, puking on himself in the corner. You'd be like, Vin, why do you need this? What are you talking about? Why is that a positive? I can't answer that question, but it's just something different. And you know, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see anything like that, of course, but it's just like, you never know what to expect. It's like a little bit of chaos. And I didn't see anyone doing that yesterday. I was just making that up. But the truth is, it's kind of fun to turn a corner and not know what you're gonna see. And it's safe. Like, honestly, New York is as safe as it's ever been. And I genuinely love living here. And I've said this before on stream, but I feel like a tourist in my own city because Staten Island is very far from city life. Not very, but far enough. And when I'm in the city, I feel like, oh, this is a special moment. Like, it's not something that's overly familiar. Does New York still have a free mixtape problem? I don't know because I don't fucking go to Times Square. That usually happens in Times Square. You know what happens in the West Village and East Village too, a little bit, but not as often. So I haven't seen that in a couple years. Though, whoever runs Weed World can go fuck themselves because they're scamming people. I've told the stream about Weed World? Yes? No? Alright, Weed World is a problem that a lot of New Yorkers are actively aware of. They have a truck. So there's a store called Weed World, allegedly, right? All of this is just jokes and funny, and I don't, obviously... But anyway, Weed World, they have a store, and they advertise with pot leaves, and when you go in there, they're smoking blunts, and there's, like, all kinds of smoke. Just remember, chat, weed is not legal in New York, so you may say to yourself, how is this possible? Well, it's not. So they don't sell weed, they sell hemp with no THC. Alright? But when you ask them if it's, like, got THC, they will say yes. There's a post on the New York subreddit about this, where people are like, these people are scam artists, and they know exactly what they're doing, and fuck them, because they will say there's THC in their stuff, and then you get it and there's no THC. It's either CBD flower or it's hemp. And they sell gummies and lollipops and weed paraphernalia, and they smoke, and they listen to loud music, and they smoke out the place, and outside of the place. And during Comic-Con this year, they had a Weed World truck that they were parking, like, around that area, so people would be inclined to check it out. But then if a cop goes to them, they'll say that there's no THC, and they'll prove that there's no THC, and they're fine. So, but they'll get tourists, and they'll get, people that are, like, taken in by the hype of it. And it's really obnoxious, and they park their trucks, like, all over the city, and somehow this is a thriving business. So that's Weed World. I don't know how they're still in business if it's false advertising. Technically, there is THC in hemp, but it's such an insignificant amount. Okay, so CBD is legal in New York City, and there is trace amounts of THC within the legal limit. And if you smoke yourself fucking stupid with CBD, you're gonna get a little high. You're gonna get a little bit of that. It's gonna add up. But you're gonna also probably damage your lungs, and you're gonna be, like, smoking for like 25 minutes or more or whatever. I don't know how it works exactly, but in this case, they could say there's THC in their products, I suppose. They might overestimate it verbally, and that might not be enough to get them in trouble. You have to shoot it up. You have to freebase their THC to get high, yeah. But anyway, you could look for the post about Weed World on, like, you know, just type New York City subreddit Weed World, whatever. You'll see people complaining about it. It was kind of cathartic to find that and read about it and be like, ah, I'm not the only one who noticed this bullshit. What is it, 0.3% THC or less? Okay, so yeah, with that much THC, if you hit the 3%, the 0.3%, and you smoke a lot of it, yeah, you probably feel a little something. It would take a while, but... Times Square is peak tourist trap energy. Oh yeah. There was a fucking article, I think... I don't know if I ever showed this on stream. I may have it still. The New York Post, which is a trash newspaper anyway, just fucking rag. It's, you know, they even know they are. They just joke about it. That was Beat the Meatles. You know what I mean? That's them. Very quickly, I want to take a quick look, because there was a really insane article from not too long ago about how the fucking Elmo costumes, like those people, the Elmos and the Luigis were like molesting people in Times Square. Yep, just found it. Let me just send it to myself real quick, because this is kind of fucking... Now, they're not. They're, you know, that's like a strong way to put it. From what I understand, they're just like... Here's the thing, they're very forceful about you taking a picture. Isn't that a tabloid source? Yeah, but it did happen. Like, it does happen on some level. I'm not sure to what extent it happened, but it was enough that it made a couple headlines, not just the New York Post. But... I'll show you this thing. Don't tickle me, Elmo. 24 people an hour molested in Times Square. Plus, subways dirtier than ever. The city that never sweeps. So there you go. Oh, I've shown this on stream? Oh, okay, sorry. Bad memory. Now, listen, I don't know if the word... I don't know if the word molested is the exact word. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I've never been touched by a fucking puppet in Times Square. I'm not sure what happens. It might be a little harsh. It might be more like they put their hand on your shoulder to bother you to take a picture with them. That said, fuck those people. Fuck the people with the bootleg Spider-Man costumes, which are not licensed by Marvel. It's just some dude putting on a Spider-Man costume and trying to make money off of you taking a photo with them. So... That's why when people say, Vinny, should I check out Times Square? I say, yes, check it out for about 10 minutes. Get on the train, get over there, and then get right the fuck back on the train after 10 minutes, and then leave. Do not buy anything. Just look at it, feel the energy of it, and then don't bother, because there's not really much... There's really not much that you're gonna do there that's gonna be worth it. But it is fascinating. It really kind of is fascinating to just be a part of it for a couple minutes, because it does feel... I can't really explain how... When I say energy, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. It's like, Vinny, what are you talking about? Energy. I can't explain it. You feel it. Atmosphere, sure. Yeah, New York City has its own thing. I love it. Boston has a good vibe, though. I like Boston's vibe. I've only ever been in Boston in the winter, though, or like the beginning of spring, so it's always been too cold to fully appreciate, but Boston's great. Vin, what are you doing? I don't know. Yep, that was a waste. And I was at a rooftop one time in Manhattan from someone who had this amazing place. They were fucking loaded. They had so much money. And they had, you know, their own, like, fireplace and this, like, 40th floor loft. This is years ago. And you can go onto the roof and you can see, like, everything. I can't even imagine what that life is like. Like, just living in a place like that, where you have your own fucking fireplace on the 40th floor of a New York City building. A penthouse, yeah, it's just, I couldn't fathom it. It's just nutty. And then you have to wonder, like, how do you get furniture up there? Like, I guess extra wide elevators? You also kind of have to wonder, like, is it annoying to bring stuff up all the time? Like grocery shopping? Hired help? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you're that loaded, sure. But there is something quite amazing about being on the roof of a building, a tall building in New York City. What? It worked. Chat got upset with me for a minute. Alright. One more. Hopefully I think, yeah. This is me finishing the game, aside from, like, the true arena. Which maybe I could do? Not tonight, of course, but... True Arena is good. Well, how long do you think it would take me to beat True Arena? Because I'd have to, like, come back to this game another time to do it. Like an hour? It's pretty tough. Okay. That could be a stream in the future, then. Go. It's only like 10 battles, 25 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how well you play. Well, if you really want me to do True Arena, then I have to pair it with something else. Vinny, you can call more than one night? Really? More than one type, only one at a time. Well... It's random? Oh. Whoa, 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 what happened? Did I mute? I think I muted by accident. When I went to use my other power, I pressed minus, which is my mute button. I was wondering, why was no one... I said, hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt for your priceless advice. I was talking that, like, pretty much, not the whole... Yeah, pretty much the whole time. Shit. Vinny, I thought you were being a gamer? No. Someone said, Vinny, are you watching the Clone Wars? I said I'm up to Season 2. Or like, do you want to watch the Clone Wars, new show? And if it weren't for the Muppets, I'd probably be up to Season 3 by now, but I'm watching with an episode guide. God damn it. Yeah, the trailer was good for the new season. Like, I know the show gets better and better. Oh, fucking hell. But, yeah, that trailer was very interesting. Looks like it's gonna... looks like it's gonna pair up with the events of Episode 3. Which, it's weird because, like I said, that Jedi Fallen Order game made me nostalgic for Episode 3. And then I watched it, Episode 3. And I was like, nope, my memory of this was much better than the actual movie. Memes aside. And yes, the memes were great. But, like, I got nostalgic for Order 66 and all that stuff, and it's fun. Like, it's fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing Order 66 and all that stuff from the Clone Wars perspective. Someone said, but Episode 3 is the best movie. Sure it is. I just wish I could wish my feelings away. No, it's because I'm so in love with you! Sure it is. It's... Oh, that was 2? Alright, well, the third one was the other one. Hey, listen, Palpatine's great in it. It's a fun movie. A lot of good memes. It's the best of the 3, you know, but... Oh, man. Oh, man. It's just got prequelitis written all over it. And I don't buy... I said this when I watched the movie, I'm sorry to say this, I know a lot of you grew up with the prequels and you love them dearly, and that's fine. Anakin's fall to the dark side is such bullshit. It's so quick. I will do what you say, my master! But the Chancellor is a Sith Lord to killing kids in under 15 minutes. Everyone's like a stupid dummy who's clouded by the dark side of the Force because that's what the plot needs them to be. Come on. Don't get me wrong, even the original series is not an overly intelligent, you know, set of movies at times. It's dumb, it's fun, it's Star Wars, right? We know that, but... Come on. So, that's why I'm looking forward to seeing what Filoni's gonna do with Episode 3 in Clone Wars Season 7, yes? Because I'll be honest, what I've seen of Clone Wars is already better than any of the prequel stuff. It makes the prequels so much more likable. It's 6, technically? Oh, right. There's a technicality because of the Genndy Tartakovsky. How do you say that man's name? And there was the movie. There's a lot of Clone Wars stuff. Every time Palpatine and Anakin were, like, hanging out together, Palpatine would, like, fucking trick him into hating the Council. Yeah. Yes, but Anakin's this great, noble hero that then kills kids. And that's before Amidala even well, whatever. Whatever, man. There's whole arcs dedicated to Anakin hating the Council. Yep. Well, thank God for Filoni, because Lucas sure as fuck didn't have it. Again, watching it after years of not having seen that movie, with the idea like, oh no, episode 3 was good. It is, at times, but then Obi-Wan rides a dinosaur. It goes from riding a dinosaur to, you know, killing younglings, to no, to do it. It's just, it's a very silly movie, and the memes are fantastic. Very silly. But them Clone Wars already, like I said, much more, I like them a lot. I like them Clone Wars a lot. It makes the whole thing a lot more likable. Fleshes the characters out. You feel a lot more three-dimensional. I like Rex. I mean, all that stuff is great. And again, that trailer was fucking dope. And visually, too. Because I'm like... You know, I'm on the early seasons of Clone Wars, so the animations are fine, but very stiff. And you just get used to it. But it really looked nice for that trailer for Season 6. I was like, boy, I can't wait to get to that. That's gonna be pretty great. Luke, did I ever tell you about Ahsoka Tano? Nope. Luke, did I ever tell you that... Did I ever tell you that I knew R2? He was my droid. Hello, little one. Who are you? No, that was my droid in the Clone Wars, Luke. Like, I flew with R2 and... This is the weakest part of this game. I really don't like this lava stuff. I mean, granted, I'm not paying full attention, but I've already played all this. So, I'm happy to just talk shit, to be honest, because I'm a little bored. I like this game mode just because Meta Knight is awesome, but... It's just speedrun mode. Vinny, favorite video game boss? Any of the Chrono Trigger stuff is very easy. The Magus fight is an easy one. What's your favorite mode in this game? I liked Meta Knight. I think that was the- I like that. I like all the characters talking and, you know, interacting with each other. That was fun. The you know, Meta Nightmare. Revenge of Meta Knight, yes. Is that what it's called? I like a lot of Final Fantasy VII bosses. I think Sephiroth is a lot of fun, just as a boss, like... Even though he's, you know, it's just edgelord versus edgelord. Simplifying it, of course, but... I always really enjoyed that. Usually RPG fights are great, because it goes from you're fighting a little slime to someone who summons a planet to destroy other planets in the galaxy. The progression of bosses is always a lot of fun in these JRPGs. Orphan of Kaz? Oh, don't get me fucking started on the Orphan of Kaz. The Orphan of Costco. It's just some kid left in Costco. Who's the big meat Mao? Couldn't say that, huh? Who's the big meat meow? Well, that was an earned victory. I mean, that took me several hours. Over 2 days, I believe, of streaming. Yeah, that was a fucking fight and a half. I mean, not one of my favorite bosses just stylistically, but the feeling of elation from killing the Orphan of Kaz. I mean, Ganeshiro had a similar kind of... There's a lot of great Sekiro moments for me, too, into that, early 2019. But, yeah, the Guardian Ape was a lot of fun. What else? Other favorite bosses... Mother Brain in general. Just any Mother Brain. Especially Captain N. I'm not doing the voice, but... Mother Brain's just a lot of fun, and I love Super Metroid's ending so much that Mother Brain is easily up there. Mother Brain turns into a fucking dinosaur, okay? That was creepy. As a kid, that was real fucking creepy. Favorite Zelda boss? Favorite Zelda boss. It's kind of controversial, but Demise was kind of amazing. Like the best part of Skyward Sword in a lot of ways. Ooh. Demise really, I mean, again, I may not love Skyward Sword as much as a lot of other Zelda games, but that fight tested everything. And that was a really rewarding fight to finish. Amazing. I like when in Twilight Princess you have to fight Ganon in the field. That was cool. and finishing Link to the Past Ganon for the first time. That fight was real fucking difficult for a bab. When I first played that game as child. Same for Thunderbird in Zelda 2 and Dark Link, but Dark Link, you know, there was a cheese, obviously, but yeah. Those were, I mean, just in terms of rewarding, those are some that come to mind. The statue fight from Skyward Sword, where you get the big-ass sword, yeah, that one was good. The Ancient Cistern, I believe that was from. That was a good fight. Skyward Sword had some pretty great boss fights, except where you just roll bombs into the lava boss. I remember that one being kind of disappointing, but otherwise Skyward Sword was good. Twilight Princess had some good fights. Wind Waker had the final Ganon fight, which was fun, even though the game was a little easy. Zelda had a lot of... Honestly, most Zelda games have great boss fights. In some way. Favorite boss in Ocarina of Time? Oh shit, that's a tough one. Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon, definitely. Conceptually, it was the coolest fight, and it was just a lot of fun. Blew my mind when I first saw it. Zelda, yeah, great boss fight. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate it. Sadly, I will be ending the stream momentarily. Favorite Mario boss fight? Probably something from Galaxy. Galaxy had some really inventive, fun moments. Sunshine was good with Bowser in the soup. That's memorable. That comes to mind for sure. Wart was always a lot of fun in Mario 2, just because that was a tough one. And I remember just getting to Wart is a nightmare, because the fucking... that level kind of sucks, and then you get to Wart and then you have to finish it, and it's like, ah, shit, these vegetables aren't... the hitboxes suck! Yoshi's Island had a good boss fight, for sure. Yeah, Nintendo does good boss fights. Except every game has to have one hand boss, of course. You know. Without the hand boss, it's not a Nintendo game, is it? And then, of course, you can go to Metal Gear Solid. The Liquid Snake fight is... you know, first you have to defeat Metal Gear, and then you have to go for fist fight with Liquid, which can be a little bit annoying, but I don't even give a shit. It's just such a cool moment, and it is tense. I mean, when you finish that fight, you feel like you earned that victory. God damn it. Vinny, you skipped a Warp Star? Oh, shit. I don't know why I skipped it. Maybe because I was thinking about Metal Gear. Senator Armstrong. Senator Armstrong wins because the fight was tough, but also meme points. telling you, man, Raiden is now, weirdly enough, the future of the Metal Gear franchise. Platinum doing a Revengeance 2 would be amazing. If they don't want to do anything with Snake, they don't have Kojimbo, that's fine, but Platinum has proven they can do a really great Raiden action game. If we're not getting, like, real, legit Metal Gear, except Pachinko, fucking... You know, I would love for Platinum to do another, Rising. It's one way to keep some of the characters and story and series alive. And, in a way that's still good. Platinum has like 5 projects in the works? Yeah, probably. I mean, Bayonetta 3 is on the way. Allegedly. Supposedly. This is a great fight, but yeah, it's a little slow. The time this game came out, it was a little weird to see, like, meta commentary on different game genres. And it was happening in a Kirby game. It's all Sakurai. Sakurai didn't work on this remake? No, the RPG parody was in the original Kirby Superstar. Took a while. Okay, it is now 3:45, so this is going kind of late. And apparently I have a difficult boss up ahead, so that's gonna be fun. Why is it that the end of Kirby streams always end up going like an extra 20 minutes to a half hour late? This like almost always fucking happens. Okay. Power was too great. Oh boy. This is the first game to have Galactic Night, or Galacta Night. I didn't know this was a debut role. Should have saved my fucking power. Yep, dude hits hard. Not good. Damn it. Let's just summon those wacky minions so I can get a heal. Fuck! Vinny, you have a heal now. I had a heal? Didn't see that. Every time I looked down, it was grayed out, and I couldn't look for long. There we go. Wrong way. Let's hope there's no phase 2. Alright. So close for the first try. Would have been first try if I fucking healed. But that was cool. The end. Okay, took an hour. I may come back to this for True Arena, I may not. Helper is hero 2. The blooper reel? Okay, so then next time I play the game, I'll do the blooper reel and True Arena. Fuck it, why not? Rest in peace, unnamed helper. You were the true hero of this stream. Blade Knight? No, I'm pretty sure they had a different name. It was like, Kremralt or something like that. Also, I'm just noticing now that there's like, I'll fix it for you, chat, but... Never mind. Like a pixel line. Why does that always have to grab? I clicked on Kermit. Sorry, Kermit. I hate that it's just keeps grabbing the background and not Kermit. Now it's perfect. Right at the end of the game. Vinny, the top is fucked? What? What, there's a double on the top? I can't fix that. The, overlay wasn't big enough. Okay. Well, now that we've gone this far, it's time now to stop so I can watch this Picard thing. No, I usually don't sleep for like an hour after I stream. Half hour, it depends. I usually watch a show or a movie for a little bit. Helps me get to bed, helps me unwind after the stream, because my sleep schedule makes 0 sense. Alright, True Arena and bloopers next time. But, cool. Okay, well thank you for watching Kirby. I know there's a lot of Kirby fans out there. It's 4 a.m. and I'm just starting the art. Let's see how much there is. There's quite a bit. I'm gonna... Yeah, and I wasn't here last night, too. I was here earlier. I was here earlier yesterday. But then I wasn't here because of the Game Award thing in New York. So, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna pass on the art tonight. Sorry. Artists, you know I appreciate you. You know I hate doing this, but I didn't expect Kirby to go until 4 in the morning. So, let me pass. And I will see you tomorrow. And I will finish the art. We'll make sure I end the stream a little earlier tomorrow so I can get all the art in. But, yeah, Kirby is good, but also is a long game. I didn't expect that last mode to take that long. So I appreciate that very much, chat. Thank you for the art. Thank you for waiting for it. And I definitely will show it tomorrow. So, good night. And if you want to watch some other streamers, twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce, or Vinesauce.com. Vinny, Hades update tomorrow. I did that yesterday. If you want to watch it on full sauce. Tomorrow, I'm going to try for dreams. So, maybe that will happen. All right. Once again, see you later. And please stick around for auto hosts. I appreciate when people host this channel and you know, Jerma and Joel brought some people my way tonight, so I appreciate that. So go check them out. Throw them a follow if you get a chance to, as well as all my mods and my friends and people that spend a lot of time and energy on this channel helping me out and making it what it is. So much appreciated, and good night. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye.